We are right here in Dortmund, where the African Tide is having a conference. And I'm here with a very, very special guest. I've talked to him before. The last time I spoke to him, he was Eddy Duru. But now something special has been added to him. He is now a honorable. So, sir, what position are you occupying right now? Why the honorable to it, sir?
Oh, well, I've been elected in my state, in the state of Hessen, to represent Africans in the House of Representatives in Hessen State, in Germany. So that's the new position now. But it's all about service and also working and service to humanity. That's all about it. Otherwise, I'm still humble, Eddy Duru.
Okay, and humble he is and representing he is because he has been doing a lot of job in trying to bring the plight of the refugees to the forefront. Please tell us about your book and what you have been doing from the last time I saw you.
The book Europe, a Mission Misunderstood.
Can we have one, sir?
Yes, you can. Europe, a Mission Misunderstood and Human Trafficking. It's all about the stories of the tragedies, the disappointments, the failed expectations that we all have had here, and all the experience that we all have had here since I came in and since many of us came in. The disappointments, the belief that it's going to be very rosy, and only for one to come in and get lots of disappointments and the frustration. That was what led me into writing the book. And actually, through my job as a representative of one of the insurance companies in Germany, the Deutsche Herald, it brought me around Germany, almost most of the big cities, where I had a one-on-one contact with most Africans, and I felt and saw their frustration, the pains that people go through. The story, everybody you see is a story, a complete story, and those stories are not really success stories, most of them. So that was why I felt someone have got to tell this story back home, just to inform our people who are deeply brainwashed and still believe that the world ends in Europe, which is a very big lie. Notwithstanding, it doesn't matter the present situation of Africa or wherever you think you exist in Africa, I still consider it as the heartbeat of this planet Earth. Until we find that out, and we still perhaps have a long way to go.
So why has the story that you're trying to tell now, why has it been difficult to tell?
One good thing is that we called it the Green Book of the Year. The stories has remained green and it has not changed. In fact, it's even getting worse. And the issue is that the brainwash has been so deep down. If I take a spaceman, and specifically from Nigeria, where I come from, you find out that sometimes you visit a classroom, you visit a school, and you find out that a school of 1,000 pupils, a school of 500 students, as the case may be, you find out that almost everyone in the school wants to travel abroad, sometimes including the teachers as well. So you find out that the story and the brainwash is sitting so deep.
Are we ourselves a part of the brainwash?
Those who are living in Europe are also part of it. Those who are living in Europe are also part of it. Even though we understand, we take cognizance that our politicians have not really helped us, our leaders, they've misled us all the years. That was one of the reasons why we're having all these terrible problems. We're having the flood of people moving out of Africa to Europe, but then most of them ends up in debt. Many of them are hanging in Libya, many of them are hanging in Morocco, many are hanging in Lampedusa. So many stories. It is just difficult.
Briefly, sir, do you see any brighter future? Do you see any change happening very soon?
Well, what we're doing right now is that we are taking this whole thing to the ground, going from classroom to classroom in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Gambia, going from classroom to classroom, visiting churches, visiting mosques, going to communities and talking to them. It is quite expensive, but that is the only way we've decided to do this now. And through this way, I can tell you that people are really appreciating it. And we are seeing gradual changes. There are going to be changes, but it's going to be a very long time, as I say.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it, and we always thank you for giving us your time.
Thank you, sir.
Raducha for Africa. for Africa. I've got dreams and goals to shape lives and homes, re-educate the world. I am Raduja.